Hey everybody, it's Atheist for the Cause here, and it's time for another jobs report. The June jobs report just came out, and U.S. non-farm payrolls totaled 222,000 in June versus 179,000 expected. So the economy is doing better than expected once again. I did have a collection here that I have written up for you. So here are the number of expected jobs each month. Here are how many jobs Trump has actually created. The the number is actually a little lower. That's mainly because of March, which is having a huge impact right now over only 6 months. But all the other months are very steady, very good months. Um, and the thing about March that I read was that there was bad weather. The way they do their survey is that, they'll, over the course of a week, they'll ask people, if they've been working. And if people aren't working because of like bad weather, then they get marked down as unemployed. So that's what an economist on CNBC was saying, anyways. And you can click the link here. I'll be putting this in the description to see if you agree with that or not. But overall, a pretty solid, stable economy. Nothing. Trump's not going crazy, but if we continue, I think it's really it's how Trump is doing is going to be defined in the second half, because right now it's just kind of like how we expected Trump would do, or how economists expected. So it says that the wage growth was muted, with average hourly earnings up 2.5% on an annualized basis. This is actually above inflation, so that's good. The U.S. job market roared back to life in June with a better-than-expected 222,000 new positions created in June, while the unemployment rate held at 4.4%, according to a government report Friday. Economists surveyed, and 4.4% is pretty reasonable. I mean, the lower this goes, the more wages will go up, but 4.4% isn't bad. Economists surveyed by Reuters had been expecting non-farm payrolls growth of 179,000 and the unemployment rate to be 4.3%. Pretty close. Wage growth, however, remained muted, and that's because basically you have your job growth, and then as people are leaving the market, the unemployed pool, then you have your wages rise because there's fewer fewer labor to choose from, and then after the wages rise, that's what causes the inflation and GDP rise, because if your labor's all costing more, then your products are costing more. So GDP and wages should rise in the near future, and overall, though, it says that this is a very healthy economy. And I'm not going to go over this entire article, but it does say the labor force participation rate edged higher to 62.8%. So that's good. And overall, a very stable economy. The thing is with this is, from what I was reading, Trump's policies on taxes haven't really been enacted yet. So a lot of these are Obama policies, but Trump being elected does have something to do with it, because speculation and all of that kind of thing that can hurt an economy. And Trump did give a shot in the arm to the economy. So from being elected, it's just that in the end, you need policies to get passed, and right now he hasn't gotten to the tax policies yet. Now, in 2009, I kind of wanted to show you how job growth over 6 months has gone in the last couple of years. So 2008, that was Bush. We lost almost 500,000 jobs. That was, we're basically in a recession here. And that carried into 2009, where we lost about 3.3 million jobs, a little over that. But then it turned around, 2010, 800,000 jobs, another 800,000 jobs, and almost 900,000 jobs created. And then 1.1 million jobs, or closer to 1.2, I guess, 1.4 million jobs, 1.3 million jobs, created around a million jobs. And then here, Trump is, 1.1 million jobs. So he is lower than these three, but he is higher than every other year that Obama was in office. Now, I don't think we can really blame Obama for 2009. And, Trump's also above Bush. They go way back to like the 80s and stuff. I wasn't going to keep calculating it out. But, so overall, you can see Trump's about in line with how things have been going outside of, when we were basically in a recession. He's not at the high point and he's not at the low point. Some of these years, like one or two of them continued to grow well, and then one or two of them really died off towards the end of towards the back half of the year. So we'll see what happens with Trump. But not bad, not great. I shouldn't say it like that, not great, because people will take it the wrong way, but just a very steady, healthy economy. And I think we should be satisfied with that, while Trump is out doing a lot of other things. But he does need to get around to, the economy is supposed to be his thing, so he does need to get around to, passing more on the economy. But, keep in mind, job growth isn't the only thing that matters, and Trump is, in my opinion, creating a more healthy and stable economy for the long term. He is growing those, that middle part of the economy that was being forgotten about. And I think we'll see wages rise soon. So have a good one.